we have three 3-minute rounds of Muay Thai, contested at 130 pounds. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, training out of Kruaynaimuanggym, with a fight record of 56 wins and 13 losses, an 81% win rate. Representing Thailand, Lothong! And introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, training out of Sor Sommai, with a fight record of 81 wins and 15 losses, an 84% win rate. Representing Thailand, Sirichok!
นิดนึงขอบคุณครับระวังชนหัวระวังแคชชัพแล้วก็ระวังต่อยหลังหัวนะครับต่อย3 ยกเต็มที่นะครับเอาชนมือนะครับ
These warriors are fighting for a potential life-changing $100,000 contract and an invitation to the biggest stage in the world, which can lead to millions of dollars in one, the highest pinnacle on the planet. Both Sirichok and Lothong undefeated so far in one Friday fights. Lothong coming out aggressive with the high kicks and Weiss low leg kick to end that combination.
Sirichok has done his homework. He is also aware that those high kicks from Lothong very dangerous. So he's looking to get inside, take away the space for the high kick, apply the pressure, and start grinding on his opponent.
Oh, big body shot there from Sirichok. Right before that, he landed a big right hand. And you can see Lothong really trying to get his bearings back from that. Keeping a good poker face, coming back with a heavy high kick.
Sirichok continuing to press his opponent, Lothong, along the ropes, catching the kick, moving into the clinch. Lothong, the taller, longer fighter, wanting to keep that distance, create some space. I'd like to see him utilize the jab, the front kick, creates opportunities to feint as well, and that is how you score the high kick.
Oh, big body shot again from Sirichok. As they enter the clinch, you could just hear the impact all the way from over here.
Yeah, Sirichok closing the gap very effectively, attacking the body first to set up that wild overhand right. Really making use of his blitzing punch style to get inside very effectively, Achilles.
Sirichok trying to just march Lothong down here. Seen some success with the boxing, and again connecting with the right hand. Lothong, he's got that high kick, and he just throws up there effortlessly. He's got to watch out. Sirichok is starting to understand the timing on that. And he's got those heavy hands. He can just put the lights out on anyone.
Footwork going to be key for Lothong here. Needing to perhaps pump his jab a little bit, move his feet, getting locked down into the corner continuously. And every time Sirichok gets him along the ropes, he unleashes a hellacious body shot, followed by that right hand over the top.
Lothong, he's got the height advantage. He's got the reach advantage as well. Seeing some success in the kicking game. But the forward pressure so far of Sirichok just enabled him to land the cleaner shots with his boxing combinations to the body and to the head of Lothong.
Sirichok doing a good job in that round of getting inside, throwing out some damage to the body here. That left hand narrowly missing the counter elbow. Lothong over the top of that right hand landing clean. We didn't just hear that over here, we felt it. Inside, Sirichok wanting to get into that range where he can lock onto the clinch and utilize his knees to just grind on Lothong. front kicks, a little bit of loose footwork, keeping his back off the ropes is going to be key here in the second to keep that distance that he needs. Use his best weapons.
This is the world's largest martial arts platform, and winning convincingly give these athletes the greatest opportunity to propel their careers to the next level. Both Sirichok and Lothong successfully won their debuts here on One Friday Fights. In this matchup, someone's always got to go.
Sirichok continuing to press. Again, the body shot. Again, Lothong along the ropes. Realizing now that he needs to fight off. Driving in with the hook, looking to lock the body. Lothong cannot hang out along those ropes.
Yeah, you're right, Brian. Lothong is not liking the pressure from Sirichok. Spending the majority of time with his back against the ropes. That is a dangerous place to be against the heavy punching power of Sirichok.
He's got the height advantage to fully make use of it. He's got to pair the footwork with the jab, just like that. Create a little distance, pump the jab, going high with the kick there. A beautiful technique. Can he build off that, though?
Oh, the high kick connecting on the jawline from Lothong. Really proving that you cannot underestimate the kicking game of Lothong. And again, shin to the jaw of Sirichok. It's a dangerous game now that Sirichok is playing. Lothong starting to understand the timing of Sirichok. And the youngster, oh, lovely knee connecting to the body from Lothong as he eats a big left hand from Sirichok.
Lothong doing a much better job now of fighting along the ropes, meeting Sirichok with strikes, like you said, that knee underneath, very effective against a strike like an overhand right. Taking the kick high again. Sirichok now having to be concerned as he moves in. If he attacks the body and dips low, he's got to make sure that guard is nice and high. And we've seen it. A high kick through the guard can still score a knockout.
Big left hand landing for Sirichok. As they exchange in the pocket. On so far, it's been the heavy hands of Sirichok against the lightning fast kicks of Lothong. Sirichok landing strikes now in the pocket. Oh, big right hand over the top. Lothong fires a kick back, gets caught with the left hand of Sirichok. Lothong exhibiting an iron chin so far because he just got tagged up by Sirichok.
Lothong continuing to be game off the ropes, needing to make sure though that he's not a one-trick pony. Sirichok very aware that that high kick is going to come, that the knee is going to come up the middle. So Lothong needing to feint, needing to move, needing to disguise those strikes with these knees. Up the middle, that right hand. Here the high kick sneaking over the guard. Great work by Lothong to reclaim momentum in this second round, to find a home for his strikes, to control the distance, utilize his reach advantage. Needing to make sure though that he keeps it fresh here in the third round. Not just being a one-trick pony, but utilizing feints, setting traps, playing with the rhythm. Sirichok, no doubt, going to stick with his game plan, looking to drive forward, hurt the body, and set up opportunities for those big shots over the top.
This is the place for dreams to come true and to get a potential $100,000 invitation to the big leagues. Sirichok and Lothong looking to stay undefeated here on One Friday Fights as they throw brutal knees at each other in the clinch.
Beautiful kicks at long range from Lothong on the outside by Sirichok, bridging the gap, getting inside, going back to the body, looking to throw over the top of Lothong, meeting him with knees and kicks. Both fighters looking to impose their strategy and their will right at that mid-range. Just just a matter of who can land first, who can be more effective.
Sirichok now having to change the game plan a little bit. Taking lots of damage from the kicks of Lothong. Trying more knees now in the clinch. Gonna work harder there. Once they separate, this is the danger period for Sirichok Lothong. He's so accurate, so fluid, his kicks. You see him throwing the left, throwing the right. Oh, a nice knee to the midsection of Sirichok. As these two, it's just a grinding battle so far from these two, Brian.
That's right, Sirichok with some knees of his own there. Fast and powerful strikes. Lothong, though, stuffing a left hand down the middle, rocking the head back with Sirichok. Sirichok blocking the kick nicely. Here moving in, attacking the body. Lothong, though, aware of what Sirichok does at that mid-range. Sirichok often attacking the body to set up the overhand right. He, too, needs to perhaps change his rhythm, change his attacks. A big kick from Lothong there, up high, narrowly missing.
The story of the fight all along. The lightning fast kicks of Lothong versus the heavy hands of Sirichok. Such an interesting clash of styles. Oh, big left kick to the chest of Sirichok, and you can just see him wince once that made contact. He is definitely going to be feeling that one tomorrow.
Lothong looking to stay light and loose. Back into the clinch, though, as Sirichok applies the pressure, utilizing knees of his own. We're coming into the final 20 seconds. If something big was going to happen, it would happen right about now, Achilles.
Oh, big knee from Lothong. That knee in that clinch has just been money for Lothong. Seemed to have slowed down the pace and the ferocity of Sirichok. After starting round one so aggressively, landing heavy strikes with his fists, Lothong weathered the storm and was persistent with his game plan. Interesting back and forth, razor close on this one, and again, I would not like to be a judge in this one.
Very close, Achilles, indeed very competitive. Here are some different angles on that action that we saw in the fight. Lothong able to use his high kicks and his left hand, but Sirichok took some great damage with his body shots and knees in the clinch. The question is, who scored more? Who was more effective? How do the judges see this going? I do not envy their position.
Razor close it will be. Let's kick it over to Nara for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of battle, we turn now to the judges' scorecards. Judge number 1 calls this contest in favor of Sirichok. Judge number 2 calls this contest in favor of Lothong. And judge number 3 calls this contest in favor of your winner by split